See what I mean about things happening to me? I switched that camera off because there was two people talking right outside my car. And there's not a soul there. I'm not getting delusional. I mean, I'm talking absolute clear as day. I put the camera up because I thought somebody would come to say, can you stop talking because you're keeping us awake? There's nobody about. That was really, really weird. I mean, like, literally, I've looked 360 degrees out at this car, and there's not a soul. Not a thing happening. There's two people talking, right, like, I mean, I thought they were actually approaching the car. Fucking hell, that's mental. Not a soul. Nothing. Oh dear. You see what I mean? With so much weird things go on, especially at night. What was I talking about? Yeah, this. Maybe that illness I had. I'll put it down to illness, but well, the robin came after the illness. So there's no pre-warning from the robin about that. But the robin being in the house so soon after, it's like, I don't really know what I'm trying to say because I'm trying to work it out myself, aren't I? If I start telling you what I'm, then I've obviously worked it out. But it's a very, it feels like a very unusual transitional period. I don't know what it is, but it does feel like a death. It actually feels like, that's what it does feel like. It feels like death. A death and new beginning kind of thing. But to see, and this is, somebody said to me about why you always on about time. Well, time, I've told you already in this footage that, well, lots of thoughts. Maybe I should spend the whole thing talking about time. But I've said about precious time, but time in the essence of, there's no timeline. If you say you lose a job, for example, which can be quite traumatic if you like the job and you like the people you work with. Say you get made redundant, you have got no idea when your next job is going to be, unless you're one of these poker, what's the word for it? Kind of brain hunted. That's a different name for it. I can't remember it just now. I mean, for most normal people, if they lose a job, they have got no idea when they're going to get another one. So what I'm saying is, in that same thing, it's like, whatever's happening with me is like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know when have I died? No, look, calm down, that's me being silly. That's sometimes you speak to yourself in these mumbles, but has something occurred? There definitely has, because I can't even listen to any of my music. I can only listen to certain music now. And I have to say that includes a lot of classical. But I've always loved classical music. I've loved it most of my life. I didn't really make a song and dance about it, but I do actually enjoy classical music. Not classic FM or that kind of stuff. I'm talking, and I like choral music, and I like some brands of, well, any music I had is, honestly, I've turned it on. I've tried to listen to the stuff that I had, and it's like it's debunked. It's defunct. It's not no longer suitable for my listening. And this, so that's what I say. My left ear was hissing all the time during this crazy period. I know what I think. I think I've had a spiritual bond that's been snapped. That's what I think it is. I think there's a spiritual connection that I've had since time began that has been damaged, and it's damaged me, and probably damaged the other party as well. I think that's what I've went through. It's like I've been, the shock to the system has been so great that I've the body's not been able to comprehend what's happened, because it's been there since birth. It's been there since I was in the womb, and it's probably been there since in previous past lives. But it's damaged now. I'm not saying it's not what do you call it, irreversibly damaged, but it's definitely been damaged, and I think it's just, well, the body was completely not. I didn't eat. How did I survive? Well, did I eat anything at all in all these days? No, I don't think I did. I just didn't eat. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. It was awful. But so the ailments that seemed to be present were things that I hadn't really experienced much in my life. I've never had vertigo. I think it was vertigo anyway, but it's like walking in gravel, and it's like walking on a sponge. And that noise in my left ear. Although I did have a blowout in my tyre. I've told people I had a blowout in my tyre at low speed, and the noise of that was pretty earth-shattering, really frightening as well. I thought all the windows in the car were going to blow in. That's what it felt like. It sounded like too. But I've had these hissing noises in my ear. Do you know what I call them? I've had them before, but it's like it's not a problem, because I used to work in a job which meaning I had to wear headphones, and I thought there was some connection to that, but I've actually discovered that these when I get these high pitched hissing sounds, it's actually a download of information that within my conscious state I'm not able to transcribe, but somehow when I'm sleeping it seems to get all packed into little pigeonholes and ready for use by morning, because I keep on waking up with new information that I've not managed to obtain anywhere else. And I'm not being funny, but that's the truth. I haven't looked for it, I haven't read it, I haven't spoken to anyone about it. But somehow in the morning, sometimes I wake up and a couple of hours later I'm thinking, how would I know that? And I've no idea why I'm sitting here at 1:15 in the morning holding a camera in the back of my car while it's pissing the rain and the wind's gusting around. In a strange location. It's pretty odd. I'll tell you what though, those voices that I heard of outside the car, that was very real. I'm not trying to wind anyone up. That was so I've either missed, somebody's come along I'm sure maybe it's the light of the camera, or maybe somebody's come from the house. There's a house not far away, and they wondered what it was, but I doubt that. There's nobody coming from the hotel at this time of night. The hotel's too far away from where I'm parked, and there's no houses down there. So it's a bit weird. There's a house to the rear of me. Well, it looks like a house. In fact, it's not a house. It's a storage unit. No, it is a house. It is a house, but it looks like a storage unit. Or somebody's converted a storage unit into a house. Let me just look at that right. It's a house, but it's got strange doors. No, I would have seen them. Anyway, I'm going to be able to switch this camera off and get some sleep. I can't sleep, that's the problem. I've gone from the opposite of sleeping non-stop to not sleeping at all. It's an overactive brain, that's what it is. I'm not meant to be sitting here in this car. I'm meant to be at home writing or something. That's what I'm probably meant to be doing. Something's fucking funny going on out here. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so even if I'm trying to write something, it's like the time I write something down the pages, there's a whole new event occurred, and it needs to go down and supersede what's just been written, and it's getting faster and faster. And I was talking about time there. Yeah, I'm saying about we're into August. This is August. 2 minutes ago, I mean, literally 2 minutes ago it was March. It's been about 6 weeks since December last year. Yeah, it's 8 months ago. It's just really weird what's happened just now. I wonder if anyone else is feeling it, but I am. I'm finding certain struggles with the fact that I think it's because I think I'm unable to try and find someone who's experiencing what I'm experiencing to talk about it, because I'm not actually able to strike up a conversation with somebody and go, do you think time's getting faster? Because they're going to say no, or yes, but they're not going to add to it. They're just, I'm going to start some debate in society. No, I don't want that either. I want something. I'm going to start a deep knowledge club. That's what I'm going to start. The Deep Knowledge Club. I'm going to get like-minded people to sit and talk, and I'm going to start. I'm definitely going to have that restaurant tonight in that hotel. I sat down with my dinner. I'm saying restaurant. I didn't. It wasn't a restaurant. It was a table in the hotel. It's still a restaurant, Andrew. Go on. I was trying to say that. Right, I had my meal, but I said to the well, I think did I talk about it? I can't remember. I said to the girl that I've not eaten, and I think I did say that at the start. And she said, "Well, we can accommodate you." So I said, "Thanks." Not for accommodation, but for food. But anyway, so she took me through, synchronicity, table number 19. If I was to get a £10 note for every time 19 has come up this year and last year, and that what a wicked night out there. And that makes me think as well, if there's two people, and two people wouldn't be out in the night like that, standing, talking, right next to my car. I think it was the wind again, you know that? I'm not trying to be funny, but I actually think it was the wind. I was talking about the voices through the wind earlier on. I'm convinced that's exactly what that's been. Because there's not a soul around. I mean, you could get a bit apprehensive, but nobody's come to my car and say, well, you shouldn't be parked there, but nobody said anything, so. But I don't. You can probably hear my voice tone. I've actually got a bit of fright from that because they were so clear. Hopefully the cameras picked it up. That'll be a bonus if they've picked up, and you will realise I'm not mad. I hope that's the case anyway. That they've spoken loud enough for the camera to be out. Did I have the camera on at that time? I bloody better. Hey, I better turn it off. Not got any movie film left for Iona. I don't think I'm going to get to Iona tomorrow. It's a big storm coming through here. Relentless rain and the wind stopped now.